It was 2010 and I was heading to Sydney. I had reached McLean, or is it McLean, and decided that I would take a run inland once I had reached Grafton. It was much a plan to get off the highway as it was to check out some new country. Running alongside the Clarence River at the moment. The Clarence is just over to the right of us. It's starting to drift away from the road now. I was right on the edge of it a second ago. We're approaching Ulmarra. Old Codger's Antiques, also known as Sluggos by the looks of things. Missed the turn into the village, which I did. Right, the other way, because all the other roads are no entry. It's strictly one way in and then about 6 or 7 ways out. And line marking happening on the road as well. They do it in the middle of the day here. In Queensland they do it in the middle of the night. Well, we camped a couple of times anyway. We have arrived in Grafton. Well, you bypass it, you go straight through. We're actually going to go into the town and plan then is to go up the New England Highway and head down towards Tamworth. That's the plan. You would think that on a major highway that they would have the intersection organised a little differently, so at least it's got lights over this side allowing the through traffic to go through, but it's not going to be that way. Old marches on the left. Sign on the bridge indicates a little bit, I think, as far as the river's concerned. Why did Glen Innes? We might just take a little run around town the other way, I think. See what's in the place. Well, the power pole situation here is certainly different. been able to find a town yet, but then maybe I turned off too early and drove around trying to avoid the traffic. Stumbled across a cemetery here. Okay, so I turned the wrong way. Grafton's back up the hill. Well, let's go back up there and have a look at that. They came in and turned left where that shell sign is. Then I should have turned right, it appears. Across the river. The Clarence River, and this is the Grafton Bridge. It looks as though it's an old lift bridge of some sort. Certainly looks like it's been here a long time. As I want to say, ever since it was built.
Not vehicle in front of the caravan, you've still got to blinker going, mate.
Okay, so it's a shopping centre over on the right hand side. And this, I take it, is the town of Grafton. Whoops. Houston, we have a problem. Oh, George. One guy's taking his time going into a service station and backs up everybody else. That creates a problem. And stopping in the middle of a roundabout is a no-no, but the caravan on that's 30 foot long is even worse.
What's going on, man?
Building on the right hand side is the Reed building. It's 1951 it was built. There's something to think about it. That's 59 years old. It's starting to get a vintage of its own. Oh wow. Now we're in the main street. Look at this pub here. A restaurant it is now. Old buildings in this place. Grafton claims to be the oldest town in the northern coast. Whether that's true or not, of course, so many people making claims as to being oldest towns or whatever. Nice old houses here. Decent old churches and things too, by the looks of things. And the cricket ground over here on the right hand side as well. There's a roundabout down the end of the straight. We might go around that and we'll come back again. Sure the people following me, I wonder what the hell I'm up to. Oh, Huey, I'm heading back the other way now. I think while I've got room to park before I go much further, I might stop and take a bit of a stretch. Skateboard parking there. And as we come around, it's the cricket ground. All nicely presented. Want to practice your tennis hitting? And there's a tennis club right behind. And the traditional old type buildings. And that's straight back down the main street where we've just come from. Where we're going to head back in just a moment. Some of the housing style, along this stretch of road at least. As I keep referring to these days, the sheds. Used to call them the dressing rooms once upon a time, but these days they all refer to back into the shed. Which I suppose is what it was on most properties. Most cricket grounds. We're now taking a drive back through town the other way. Assume it's from our bridge, there's a Saraton Theatre on the right. It's like the traditional sort of theatre, no doubt done up inside for the current spec. It's all here. That's where we came in. So we're now heading down the street the other way. Actually, it looked as though there was a bit more than this when I came through. Down the end here is the river. It's a no-through road. I wonder if I had turning, but probably not. So we will go this way. Roche's Family Hotel on the corner. Accommodation, bistro, cafe, pub, tab. Well, that's pretty much the town of Grafton. Heading back out of town now, we're going to start aiming for Armadale. And here it goes again. Crosswalks, people stopping, let people go across the road. Might let this one go across. Meanwhile, everybody's back across the roundabout. Well, we're back on the bridge again. Little awkward corners just here at the ends of it. Just imagine meeting a B double or something going the other way on there. Finding a petrol station is one thing, finding a petrol station with reasonable access is quite another in some of these old towns because the streets are so narrow. And of course it's aiming the car through there so the caravan fits. And there's no bloody diesel there. It's over that way, it's on the other side of the bloody road. Okay, that's the other point, is where they put their diesel pumps. I wonder where United have put theirs. Of course there's more bloody traffic here, what you really want. Again, access is the problem. Well, that was interesting, but we managed to get out. We're on the Gwydir Highway now, spelled Gwydir, and we go out through the Gibraltar Range National Park. So we're going to be going over some mountains to get out to Glen Innes. So this is going to be an interesting little journey this afternoon, I feel. Grand final weekend, the house sits there with a heap of flags out the front. It's all ARL stuff, so beautiful old houses through here. Jack Edgery is 42, Glen Innes 156. Right our way. Supposedly there's some road work through here. Supposed to be doing 40, which is what I'm doing. Happens to go in the middle of the road, stop sign. Someone flashed me a few minutes ago. I'm assuming that there may be a police presence out this way. Certainly chop their way through some of these hills. This is the first rest area we've come across on the Gwydir Highway. Now this is the main river, and this is the Dakadgery Bridge. Boy, I bet that runs when it runs. Smoke or something ahead of us. Well, I assume it's smoke. I very much doubt it's cloud today. Yep. That's just a beautiful countryside through here. Something happened down here. Seems to be a bit of burning off or something. was sneaking around to the right down there. This is nice. About 105 for a minute at Glen Innes. Somehow it's different to what we saw in Queensland. Somehow. Some people love the water. I just love the hills. That's the second police car I've seen patrolling this area. Mulligan Bluff is the name of the piece of hill we're driving around there. Yeah, this is a long, nice hill, nice long hill. The area is Cangai, C-A-N-G-A-I. It's 169 metres and climbing now. It's not all that high. Still steep probably. The Gibraltar Range National Park. This is the New England area, and that goes up a long way. Up to 355 metres. Watching the GPS on the road, it's due to come back on itself, and this is where it's going to happen. Heffrons Lookout, and it's 500 metres up on the right, so I hope people will be able to get in that one of that. Someone's been busy riding in the rocks. Just listen to those birds. And looking at the GPS, this thing's going to keep winding back on itself, so we're going to keep going up. So far it's 530 metres, so we're already risen 300 metres since we first started looking at the height. Oh, this is just beautiful through here. Absolutely beautiful. Be nice to be able to concentrate on the view rather than the driving, but that's not going to happen. Here's our next U-turn coming up. Sort of like a mountain Scandinavian flick, you go to the right, then back to the left. Well, it seems that even the truckies take a rest going up this hill. There's a toilet here. It's a long way down there and over in the distance the river flows. Now at 809 metres, so we've certainly climbed 600 odd metres since we started the climb on the since we came into the hill, or since we started looking at it anyway. All of a sudden we seem to have a fairly straight sort of climb. It's only been a few minutes. There's another 100 metres on it, 1,000 metres. Still we're climbing. 1,070 metres and the vegetation's changed. Seems to be thinning out. Are we getting closer to the top maybe? And I see daylight, sky. As we crested 1,091 metres. Last 90 metres, 2 kilometres. We're now 88 kilometres out of, where were we? Our last town, Grafton. Haven't been able to crack the 1100 yet. 1099, a minute ago, 1098 that crest. it's just high plain country basically. Are we going down? And up. If you enjoyed this video, there are over 500 more just like it on this channel. Subscribe and hit the notification bell and we'll let you know when the next video is available. If you liked this video, hit the like button and feel free to share with your friends. Thanks for watching.